Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to America Defender. As you can see, we're finally back out at the place where we like to shoot in the desert. Because screw the shooting range. Today what we're going to be doing is revolver versus auto loader. So I got a Taurus Model 94 9-shot 22 long rifle here. And we picked this up on Halloween. Something kind of spooky for you guys out there. This is the Jennings J22. Picked it up for 85 bucks. And some of you might say, well, you're already kind of slating the scales towards the revolver. No, not really. Not really. I've already put 100 rounds through it and had one malfunction. All right. Today's video is pretty simple. I'm just going to shoot the crap out of these things. We got the 2x4s out there. If I hit them, I hit them. I don't know if you guys can see them because I can't see the camera too well. I'm using the window on our minivan as a tripod. So we're just going to shoot until one fails. And then that'll be that. So we'll go ahead and start off with the Jennings, and it holds 6 rounds in the magazine. All right, you see the little magazine right here, and we're going to start off and hand this over to Miss Defender. Miss Defender, can you hold these? Thank you. We're going to start off with a mix of Blazer and Golden Bullet. The reason we're starting off with a mix is because I had actually dumped the rest of my Golden Bullet that I had in here. So, got no choice. But we have some Blazers, some Golden Bullets, some Aguila Hollow .38 grain, and we have Remington Yellow Jackets that we're going to run through all of these. And we're going to see who fails the most. All right? We're just going to see what happens. So again, I've already fired. Loading up here. I've already fired this Jennings, and it seems to be actually pretty damn reliable. Went 100 rounds, one malfunction with the Yellow Jackets, which I'm pretty sure that's when we're going to have an issue here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just based off of previous testing here, like I said. But otherwise, I think this is going to be a fight. I think it is. So here we go. We're going to go live. All right. And we're just going to kind of, I don't know how well you guys can see this. I got to figure out my shooting angle here. There we go. So I guess I'm going to be shooting at that middle 2x4. All right. So make sure we're all good here. I'm going to lean up against the van, and hopefully you guys can see me. I'm at a weird angle. Let me check here. Double checking. Okay, yeah, you can see me a little bit. Maybe I'll scoot over a little bit. I don't want my shoulder getting in the way. All right, so glasses go back down. Here we go. And we're clear. So it ate all 6 of those. All right. So now we're going to go to the revolver. Taurus Model 94. 9-shot. And we're going to feed it some. Okay. This is an older revolver. That is an older autoloader. That particular autoloader, I do not know how. I have 10mm in my pocket. I don't even own a 10mm anymore. But that is an older autoloader, actually from the early 1980s. And this revolver was made in 2010. All right, so it's, you know, the Jennings is almost as old as I am. And the Taurus is just a young buck still. So, all right. So, like 4-inch barrel. adjustable sights, rubber grips. I mean, this is far superior gun based off of that. But let's just see how everything goes. All right, here we go. I blew a chunk off the board. And did he shoot 8 or did he shoot 9? There we go. All right, so we got to keep going. That means we're going to move to the next round, hopefully, if I have enough rounds for it. Because this is an ammunition I hate with a passion. I hate Aguila. Absolutely hate it. It's the crappiest ammo I've ever shot in my life. I know a lot of you have good luck with it. I don't like it. I've never had good luck with it. I happen to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rounds. 6 plus 6 is 12. 13, 14, 15. I am short 1 round to feed both guns all the way. So what we're going to do here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to give the Jennings the hand up, I'm going to shoot a full 6 out of the Jennings. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the, we'll be down 1 round. Maybe we'll throw a blazer in there just to kind of get all 9 shots going. But we're going to try this stuff in the Jennings. Now, the last Jennings that I had, shooting this exact box of 38 grain hollow points, running an advertised 1280 in real life out of this little Jennings, it's probably doing about 850. Okay. I had a problem where cases were splitting in my last Jennings. So we're going to see if that happens here. We're going to see if we have cyclic issues. We're going to see what's going on. And this is also to kind of, not for, just having fun out here in the desert and giving you guys some content. But, if you happen to have one of these and you want to know what works in it, there you go. All right, so we are in there. We are loaded up. I'm gonna scoot over here. We're gonna go for that other 2x4 at the end there. It looks like it has a car hood or door or something down below it. See if I can hit it. Ta-da! See what I mean? Absolute garbage ammo. Absolute garbage. All right, here we go. See, the trigger's dead now. So you saw that this gun works, okay? But you put this ammo in there, and well, if you're using this for a defensive purpose, you would have just been in trouble. All right. So now let's put the Aguila in the revolver. Let's see if the revolver has any issues with it. And whoop, dropped one on the ground. Oh, hey, there's a golden bullet that I dropped. We'll even leave a little sand on it. Why not? I mean, we gotta stack it against the revolver, right? So we'll have 9 rounds here, mostly Aguila. 1 round of golden bullet. 2 brands of ammunition. Most people out there know just really aren't the best. And here we go. Yeah, it's Aguila. I don't know how well you guys can see that. That's Aguila. So we'll load this in here. I'll try to get the Aguilas all in one line, if you will, so that we are not, I'll put that one there so I know that it's All right. So all the Aguilas are going to be, in order. And then our last round should be that golden bullet. So let me go ahead and stage it. This is one of the great things about a revolver too, is how easy it is to stage. All right. So here we go. Are we going to have a problem with the revolver? Is this ammo going to fail in this revolver? And even if it does, well, if we were using this 22 in a defensive situation, would it still defend us, even if the ammo failed? Let's see. Here we go. Make sure you guys can see everything. All right. Seven, 8. So that was all Aguila. Here's golden bullet. All right, I'm shooting a little high there and right. And there we go. All right. I don't even really need to go back and go to the Viper, or not Viper, Yellow Jackets. I don't even really need to, because at this point in time, I've already proven to everybody why revolvers are better than autoloaders. All right. Because they're not picky with ammo. That's kind of the point that's being driven here. All right. But we're going to double down on it. So, oh, and by the way, we got a bonus at the end of the video. So maybe a couple bonuses depending upon what I decide to throw in. All right, so we're empty. I'm going to run over here. Now, this is kind of unfair. Remington Yellow Jackets. They're a truncated cone 22. And some semi-autos, well, they're just picky, okay? Semi-autos are just picky. And it's just in their nature. It's inherent, all right? They're picky. If you ain't got the right bullet shape, or you ain't got enough powder to, enough of a charge to push the slide back and return fast enough and all of that, the gun fails. People like to blame the ammo. Could be the ammo's fault. Or is it really just the design of the autoloader? I'll leave that up to you. So, we're going to put these in here. And we'll see if it eats all of them. All right, we'll see if it eats all of them. I'll be surprised if it does. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it did have one jam. Nothing like that Aguila, but it had one jam with this truncated cone stuff. So, here we go. All right. Make sure you can see it. Yep. All right. I'm going to take my glasses off because it's impairing my vision right now because I'm sweating. So. Look at that. Look at that. It's back in the game. All right. We cycled every last one of them little boogers. So you see what I mean? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do 6 more. Let's do 6 more. We'll do 12. Yeah, we'll do 18. That's fair. You think that's fair since it's a 9 shot? We'll do 18. Okay. So we'll do 18 rounds each out of this. Kind of as a, I don't know, final death match kind of thing, even though technically speaking, the autoloader is already lost in terms of if we were in a gunfight. And I know there's going to be people out there going, yeah, but you're shooting 22, and then 22 is inherently, unreliable. This ain't 1985 anymore. Okay, I'll put it that way. They've figured out how to make a 22 reliable, the cartridge. They figured it out, all right? The failure rate of 22 long rifle now is exactly the same as that of a centerfire cartridge, like 9mm. All right, it's exactly the same. So that's not even an accurate statement anymore, saying, "Oh, it's a rimfire, and rimfires are inherently unreliable." Not true anymore. All right. So here we go. As a matter of fact, you haven't seen a round yet in this video that didn't go off. All right. So here we go. 6 more. Let's just put these ones under some pressure and see what happens. Cycled them just fine. Let's do 6 more. Looks like the old Jennings is redeeming itself with this ammo. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm putting the extras in my pocket for the revolver. I'm pretty sure I got a cylinder's worth in my pocket. And I got to say thank you to everybody that's put up with the channel and all the music and everything. I want to say thank you to everybody. Music is another passion of mine, and I like sharing it with you. And I can't say yet, but I do have, in regards to music, for all my music lovers out there, I do have some pretty big news in regards to music coming. So, waiting for it to solidify. Your boy's going places. All right, so here we go. 6 more. Ready? Slow fire this time. All right, you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! There it is. All right, now we've got to pull the magazine. Now imagine we're in a gunfight. We got to do this, so we would just throw that round down. We don't care about it now that it's jammed, and then, oh crap! Yeah, we did it again. All right, so then we got to do that, and then, all right, and now we're empty. You can see there. Well, no, we weren't empty, but either way, you can see there. We've lost 3 rounds, so now we got to get down here. We got to pick up these 3. All right. Meanwhile, as we're down on the ground and we're trying to pick up these rounds, we're getting shot at. All right. Hopefully our cover behind the van's good enough. And so we're got to sit here now and reload this mag or grab another mag, which is really what you would do, but finding mags for these things now is getting kind of difficult, especially factory mags. All right, so now here we go again. Ah, click. All right, there's a dead 22. Now I have a dead gun. And there's that same jam again, and that's the jam that I was mostly getting. So we can't even get through the 18 rounds with this auto loader. Can't even do it. And so what I'm going to do is I have those last 2 rounds right here. All right. I'm going to put them in this here revolver. And I know I'm kind of, kicking a deaf horse in the mouth, but and take all these other rounds here that I had in my pocket, and we're going to stick them in here. We don't even need to do 18 now. This is fair, because if it goes through these 9 just fine, well, guess what? Revolver wins. Technically, it's already won. Reach down here. I'm going to grab that one I dropped. Again, these are still yellow jackets. Get my right hand into it. There we go. And just because I said I would, I'll do 9 more. Maybe we'll do the full 18. Yeah, we'll do the full 18. I mean, if we're going to be fair, we're going to be fair. All right. So, here we go. 9 more. Now, this is where a speed loader would come in. There is a speed loader available for this particular firearm. It is called it's made by HKS, and it is called the 22HR, I believe is the model number. 9 more rounds, and we're putting some pressure on it. We got to fight. All right, now we got to reload. This is where if I had a speed loader, I would be chucking a speed loader in. I'd already be firing right now, but I haven't bought one of those speed loaders yet. But as you can see so far, The old revolver just don't care if it's got dirt on it, if it's got grit on it, even if it splits, it doesn't care. It's going to cycle the next round. You're not going to have a stoppage. As far as capacity goes, this is a case where the revolver actually has more ammo than the autoloader. All right, granted, we're comparing it to a Jennings. If I had a TX22 out here, I'd have technically double the rounds of this revolver, but then again, it's an autoloader, and it will, as I've shown you in previous videos, jam. And that's why revolvers are better. The Taurus 94 is better. I think I've pretty much pushed this one into the dirt. They always work. And when your life counts on it, you want something that works, that you know when you pull that trigger, it's going to go bang. And if there is a failure with the ammo or whatever, you know, you can just pull the trigger again. You don't have to tap, rack, drop magazines, any of that crap, do a bunch of unnecessary stuff. You just pull the trigger again. You stay on target, you pull the trigger again. Revolvers are better. So with that, hang tight, because now comes the bonus footage. All right, folks. So here is the bonus. You have to excuse me, I got sweat in my eyes again. Any of you recognize this magazine? It's one of my favorite battle rifles of all time that belongs to this magazine, or this magazine belongs to that rifle. All right, so what's inside of here is Winchester M80 ball 7.62 by 51 NATO. 2,790 feet per second. And if you recognize this magazine, you know what's about to show up. Got to step back for this one because it's a big boy. There it is. Whoop, there goes my rifle case. Okay, it's good right there. All right. So this is a Set Me, known as the Set Me C. This is what I call the homebrew Set Me. All right. So it's all semi-auto and all that stuff. It's all 100% legal. But either way, I just thought we would shoot it a little bit and introduce it to the channel. Got my own little kind of camo thing going on there, as you can kind of see how it would fit with the background behind me. All right. So this one I can't just lean up against the van with, but I think I could still get it up in here. So I'll step forward a little bit. Make sure you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. Maybe I can shoot it this way. Yeah. All right. I got a pumpkin down here, about 40 yards. We're going to go ahead and get it. And the great thing is, we get to do the HK slap. There we go. Oh yeah, break down the rain. Good old Set Me. Made in America. It's of Spanish origin, but this one's made in America. AR guys, eat your heart out. So with that, guys, there's our little bonus footage there at the end. And yeah, you can see it doesn't even beat up the ammo too bad like them damn Century Arms ones. Got a little ding in the neck. That's it. That's what happens when you headspace your rifle right and get your bolt gap right, and it's not a bunch of monkeys with hammers. So either way, hope you enjoyed the video today. Hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. The like button's right there. Just some of you don't realize that that thing exists. You got to hit that. That pushes these videos more, lets me know what you want. And yeah, we'll see y'all on a flip. Bye now.